any other way. We look forward to watching you grow and succeed through your journey. We love you. Number 22, Hayden Simpson, a 4-year player supported by his mom, Julie, dad, Ron, and Nana, Roberta. It's been an honor watching you grow up into the young man you are today. You're hardworking, loyal, funny, kind, dedicated, and smart. Watching how much passion that you have on life and on the field is inspiring. We have no doubt you will be successful in whatever you do. We've loved these years watching you be a part of Tiger football from age 6 until now. Your family will always be your biggest fan. We are so proud and excited for all your future has to bring.
Camera start, off camera start.
Grandparents Chow and Tien, and his godmother Aunt Liz. Jay, you are truly a champion in life. Words cannot describe how proud we are of the man you have become and everything you have accomplished in both sports and academics. Your big heart, competitive spirit, and never quit attitude will carry you far in the future years to come. Be excited for the years ahead. It's been a joy watching you compete. So much of your effort and everything you do, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. We are always beside you, buddy. Love forever. Number 24, Jacob Hagan, a 3-year player, escorted by his mom, Anna, dad, Larry, brothers, Larry Jr., Wesley, and Adam. Enjoy this night and feel proud that you have done not only on the football field, but everything you've been a part of in your time at Roseville High School. We're extremely proud of how hard you have worked, not only on the field, but in the classroom. Because of your overall dedication, the sky is the limit and the things you will achieve. Remember that the ending of one thing leads to the beginning of another, and another chance to succeed. We love you. Number 25, Uriah Crowley, a 4-year player escorted by his parents, Eric and Francis, uncle and aunt, Adam and Carol, and cousins, Simone, Sydney, and Nathan. Uriah, love and devotion to football has brought out the finest things in your character. Determination, hard work, commitment, dedication, and support of others. You recently said you try to be the best football player you can be, not for your own personal gain, but for the benefit of your teammates. There is so much wisdom in giving selflessly for the sake.
And this is Josh Carson for EOTSN. Currently happening right now in front of us is the senior night presentations. 27 graduating class of 2017 seniors being honored right now before the final game of the regular season.
Dad Pat, stepmom Tracy, and grandma Sally. Sam continues to impress his family and friends through his excellence in academics and athletics. Sam, we are so proud of you and have enjoyed watching you play and improve not only in every sport you participate in, but every task you pass. We can't wait to see you embark on your next chapter. Number 30, Nick Enriquez, a 4-year player escorted by his mom, Rosie. It has been my greatest privilege to have seen you grow from a young boy to a young man. You've overcome so much, not just in the game of football, but in life as well. I'm so grateful that you are a loving, caring, dedicated, compassionate person. I have no doubt you will be successful in whatever you put your efforts to. I couldn't be more proud of you. Remember, in my eyes, you will always be forever young. Number 34, Brendan McMinn, 4-year player, escorted by his mom, Lindsay, dad, Mark, and his pastor. Game day has been a day we've looked forward to for the past 10 years. Watching you excel on the football field and the classroom, you've grown into a strong, talented young man. This may be the end of your regular season, but we are excited to see what you will be able to achieve when you begin your new journey in a career in medicine. We couldn't be more proud of you, Chico. Much love from your #1 fan. Joseph Flores, 4 years on the program, escorted by his mom, Mary, and his dad, Richard. Joseph, it's been a blessing to see you play and grow as an athlete for the past 10 years, playing the sport you love. We are proud of all you have accomplished and the young man you have become. We wish you the best of luck as you move to your next chapter in life. Love you. Number 51, Nick Tucker, 4 years in the program, escorted by his parents, Dave and Jackie. Sister Tammy, grandparents Steve and Victoria. Nick, we feel so lucky to have given you the opportunity, to be given the opportunity to be your family and be on this journey with you. You never cease to amaze us with your hard work and dedication to school and sports, and we've enjoyed every minute of watching you grow into the man you are today. We know no matter what the future holds, you will give it your all. Our entire family is better because you are in it. Keep being you, take nothing for granted, and enjoy every moment. We love you, buddy. Number 52, Nico Andrada, 4 years, is supported by his parents, Martin, PJ, and his brother, Ryan. Nico, what a wonderful adventure it's been watching you grow into the young man and player you are today. We are so proud of all of your achievements. Your dedication to your family, friends, and teammates is something to admire. Continue to excel and reach for the stars, Nico. They're within your reach in whatever you decide to do with your future. We love you very much, and remember, there are no munchkins in life. Number 55, Trevor Glenn, 4 years in the program, escorted by his parents Tim and Jen, grandparents Fred and Linda, and brother Tyler. Trevor, we are so proud of the smart, funny, loyal young man you have become. Football has been your platform to build character, work ethic, and friendships that will last a lifetime. Maybe this chapter is coming to an end. There are always great things laying ahead for you in the future. We love you always. Number 56, Jackson Knapp, a 4-year player, supported by his parents, Holly and Chris, and his grandparents, Pat and Joe, and Madison Bott. You brought so much joy and happiness to our lives. We've been blessed to watch you grow into the fine young man you are today. Your future is limitless, and we know you will continue to do great things. We love you, kid. Number 58, Beretta Noah, escorted by his mom Heidi, brother Josh, and sister Kamea. We are so proud of you and all your accomplishments throughout your years of football. You're our gentle giant. You're strong, kind, caring, loving, and smart. Your dedication to football and love for the game shows in every game you play. We love you so much and look forward to seeing what your future brings. Number 62, Ryan Giles, 4-year player, escorted by his parents, Steve and Maureen, and his sister Taylor. Ryan, we are so proud of all your hard work, your dedication, and your accomplishments the last 4 years. Your football experience has taught you lifelong lessons that we hope carry you forward to your next adventure. Even though you never played football until your freshman year, you showed commitment and perseverance to be part of the team, and we love you. Tanner Johnson, number 64, played 1 year, transferred from Wood Creek after 3 years. He is escorted by his parents, Trent and Kathy, brother Trevor, and grandparents Terry and Jane. We are so proud of the man you have become. Making a change as you did required confidence, courage, and determination. Finding your love for football again has been an inspiration to all of us. You're an outstanding athlete, intelligent, respectful, and hardworking young man. As long as you stay true to yourself, you will be successful in all you decide to do. Number 65, John Mulligan, played 4 years, supported by his parents, Debbie and Tim. John Patrick Mulligan, you make us smile every day, no matter where you go and what you do. This big old family is right here cheering you on and watching you with pride and joy, and hoping you get a big hug from our teacher. Go get them, kids. The world can't wait to meet you. Number 72, Jacob Coker, 4 years, supported by his mother Laura, father Bobby, stepmother Michelle, sisters Kaylin and Ella, and niece Georgia. Your dedication, commitment, and passion for this game and to this team has been inspiring to us all. We wish you the strength to face challenges with confidence, along with the wisdom to choose your battles carefully. We wish you adventure on your journey, and may you always stop to help someone along the way. Remember how much you are loved. You've given so many reasons to be proud of the man you have become, but the proudest moment is being able to call you our son. And last, but certainly not least, number 82, Jimmy Jagger, 4-year player, supported by his mother Kim, stepdad J.D. Butler, siblings Aaron, Jacob, Pressel, and Shiana Butler, father Jim Jagger, stepmother Michelle, stepbrother Matt, grandparents Jim and Darlene Jaggers, and Jim and Colleen Buster. Jimmy, we can't believe we're about to watch your last regular season home high school football game. Your family is so proud of the many accomplishments you have obtained, graduating with a 4.2 GPA and 23 full ride scholarship offers. Have dedicated yourself to your academic and athletic excellence and shows your hard work has paid off. As you end your senior year, please remember, no matter where you are or what you're doing, keep God in your heart, work harder than everyone else, make prayerful decisions, and call your mommy off. We love you so much, Jimmy. Now go out and get ready to hit someone and have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the 27th Roseville High School Seniors, class of 2017.
So as we see right here,
your Roseville Tigers.
Took it right out of my mouth. Beautiful shot right there. Great shot of the Tigers running out on senior night 2016, class of 2017, playing what could be their final home game here at Hanson Field for the Roseville Tigers. If they do not win tonight, which a lot of people are predicting that they will, then it's very unlikely that they will have a home playoff game here. If they win tonight, home playoff game is the exact opposite. It's very likely that they could have it right here next Thursday night, and we'll bring that live to you. That means they'll finish 9-1 if they win this game tonight, but they're going to have to go up against Oakmont. In the past, every year that Roseville's been in the CBC, they have beaten Oakmont. But Oakmont, respectable, 5-4. 2-4 in league. Roseville, obviously, 5-1 in league, 8-1 overall, chance to go 9-1. I'm Josh Carson alongside Cale Gibson, and we are in our pregame here on EOTSN, the Tiger Sports Network, for this live varsity Roseville High School football broadcast between the Oakmont Vikings and Roseville Tigers. Cale, what do you got coming into this game tonight? What do you think is going to be going on? Just tell me your emotions right now, because this is going to be a game that decides a lot.
Well, Josh, I think it's because it's senior night. Those seniors are going to come out and they're just going to give it 110%. And Oakmont's going to be, let's just say they're going to be in for a world of hurt. And I think Oakmont is, they're not going to know what hit him. If Jay Rosano can just be explosive as he has the last 2 weeks, and if Marty can come out and be on point with all of his passes, I think Roseville's going to come out with the dub.
Now we get to our pregame predictions at the end of this warm-up show here, but yeah, let's go ahead and check out a couple of replays from the past. Actually, this was 2 weeks ago at home against Whitney, and this matchup was really close early in the beginning, as you see a pass right there to Justin Kraft. He's also a really good basketball player for them. He pulls in the touchdown. But Roseville after that was able to respond, never lost the lead again. It was close. We thought it was going to be an offensive showcase.
Comes Jaggers. Boom.
It's that one-handed catch. Yeah, there you go.
That was a beauty.
We're on point here. We're saying stuff at the same time, but that pass, we can't replay that enough. Real good photo out of that by the Tigers, George Hughes as well. That went in the newspaper. Take a look right here at Martig, dropping back, throwing to Bromiak there on that right sideline. They had a lot of passing touchdowns in this game, Kale. The offense really opened up for them, and they went to Pondo, and they also got a big victory as well.
Yes, they did.
But as these highlights go on right here, I believe Rosano had a couple of big runs.
Yeah, Rosano was really key in that game for them.
This might be one of them right here, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, see him right there. He breaks those tackles, runs up the sideline. Unfortunately, yeah, he's tackled there at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, he had one run too where he burst through the middle of that gap there.
Yeah.
Was able to take it all the way down to like the 5. So the run game really hurt him because Roseville usually goes to that run game early, runs up the middle a lot.
Do.
But the fact that they were successful through the air also really opened up that run game for them, and that's big for them to get that going on.
It's not just Rosano, it's also the short out passes to Jaggers, and then he runs it through, and it's just because he's so big that he's just able to outpower guys too. That's a big thing too for the
Let's take a look at some offensive comparisons tonight, Kale. As we see right here, this is the comparison of the night. And the offense total in yards, obviously Roseville hasn't beat on the rushing side. The passing side, Oakmont owns that a little bit more. We know Roseville's a run-heavy offense.
Yeah.
Total receiving yards, obviously Oakmont would have that on them too. But overall yards, Roseville beating them out by almost, I believe, over 800 points. So they are 800 yards make that. So that's pretty big. They're averaging also the yards per game big time. 338.4 versus 256.7, beating him out right there by a little bit under 100 in the 80s, I believe. So definitely the yards per game, Roseville's been doing better this season, obviously reflected by the record. But Oakmont, I don't feel like Oakmont's going to come in here and just lay down tonight.
No, Oakmont's definitely not.
The only way that they can get blown out is if Roseville really puts the pedal to the metal, and I don't see why they wouldn't, because they want that 9-1 record and they want that possible home playoff game.
Yeah.
All right, so we have about actually 14 minutes, just under 14 minutes until the tip. So until then, we're just going to leave you with this, and we'll be back at about the 5-minute mark for our predictions and much more on the Tiger Sports Network.
Lozano, Brendan McMahon, and Jimmy Jenkins. Oakmont captain, Jake Knapp, number 11, Eric Holmes.
All right, Kel, so we're at about the 3-minute mark here on EOTSN. It's Oakmont 5-4 versus Roseville 8-1. Obviously, the home playoff game next Thursday on the line for the Roseville Tigers. A 9-1 finish would be one of the best in the history of this school at the varsity level. And so, what are your predictions for tonight, Kel?
I'm gonna go. I have to go with Roseville. I mean, they just the stats just tell themselves, and they got the better record. They have the better running percentages, and they just have the better defense. So yeah, I have to go with Roseville.
Yeah, Kel, I gotta agree, and I'm gonna go by a margin of about 35-14 Roseville. I think it's gonna be, honestly, I think they're gonna blow them out. Just depends on if they, like I said earlier, if they come out and they say, okay, we got to get this one, we're going after it, we want that home playoff game. If they come out angry and inspired, then they'll blow them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Roseville's gonna blow them out by a big margin. Just because that home playoff game, I know it's been since my freshman year, your sophomore year, since we've gone to the playoffs. Last year was kind of an off year, and we got beat by Del Oro, and that was just a tough loss for everyone.
That's right. Here's the national anthem. And as we're about to kick this game off, I want to say congratulations to the JV football team.
Yeah,
they finished 10 wins, 0 losses. They went 10-0. Real impressive for them.
High hopes for those sophomores on varsity next year.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be really good.
They're going to come in as juniors, and obviously you see the 27 seniors on this team for Roseville this year that's going to be graduating.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to have the juniors on the team move up to seniors, but they will get a big boost from that now sophomore class to be juniors next year, because that JV team just went 10-0.
Yeah.
And we're about to kick this one off. First quarter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hansman Field. The Oakmont Vikings against your Roseville Tigers.
It looks like the Tigers will kick off and Oakmont will receive the ball.
Number 24, Raymond Mesa.
And here we go with the kickoff. Oakmont back to receive. And here comes number 4. And he'll get out to about the 15-yard line. And that was Jordan Grayson for Oakmont on the return. So far, 5-4 overall Oakmont, 2-4 Roseville. Or 2-4 in the league, Roseville 8-1 obviously.
Let's see how the Roseville defense does here on this first drive for Oakmont.
Got Rucker out there. Playing the D-line, Bamford as well, Roseville. Got Russell over there on the left side. And here's the snap, the single back formation, handoff to the back, takes it up the middle. And he will get a few yards.
Good stop by Roseville.
Raymond Meza, captain for Oakmont on the carry. So I'm not sure the whole playoff situation, but 5-4 isn't that bad, and Oakmont could actually have a chance to make it into playoffs, possibly as a wild card tonight.
Yeah.
Roseville a couple years ago, as you were noting in the pregame, made it into playoffs. I believe they were either 500 at 5-5, or they were 6-4.
I believe they were 6-4.
Yep.
Yes, and they played the Del Oro Eagles, who I believe made it to the semifinals for the state championship. But I don't remember.
And here we go with Oakmont now. It's a slant across the middle, knocked down by Broviak. And that will be a 3-and-out, as it looks to be. Oakmont will bring on the punt team, and a 3-and-out on the first possession, or drive of the game for Oakmont. And ball will go over to Roseville as they look to strike early here. Get early defensive stops can definitely help your offense out, Kale. And you got to be looking for Roseville to capitalize off of this, especially in a senior night game at home with everything they have on the line.
Yeah, for sure.
That punt is way short kick, and we are going to have it at about the 44.
Yeah, the 44-yard line.
Great starting field position for Roseville as they will trot out Martig and the offense to open up their first drive of the night.
Let's see how Roseville does here. I can see Rosano going up the middle for maybe the first and second play.
Yeah, here we go. They're going to hand off to the back. Rosano, see what he could do early in this game, and he's trucking ahead.
Here we go.
Close to the first down marker.
That might be a first down. I'm not sure.
He's close to the marker. I think they're going to bring him up.
2nd and 1.
They just gave a CVC score with Whitney. Whitney down by 7 points. Not sure exactly who he said they were up against right now, though. We'll check on CVC scores throughout the night. Martig takes a snap, hands off. Rosano. That's McMinn this time.
Good run by Rosano.
That's McMinn this time. He goes at the left sideline. And he will pick up the first down. So I think Roseville's going to come out of this game and they're going to say, okay, we're going to go with the run, and we're going to go with it until you can stop us. No need to do anything else. They got the size advantage on Oakmont.
I think if Roseville just keeps doing what they're doing, if they did what they did against Whitney and Pondo, they'll be perfectly fine.
And here we go now with Rosano, or McMinn actually. Martig with the
another first down for Roseville.
Quarterback handoff. And we'll get close. Be about midway to the first down.
Taken out of bounds by Grady.
And it's going to bring up 2nd and 4. And so here we go with Roseville now, Martig, and they're going to line up. They're going to line up right here. Single back formation, 2 wide receivers out on that right side, handoff to Rosano up the middle. He'll take it again, and he'll take it. I don't know how close to the marker that was, but it looks like they're moving the chains, so he's picked up the first. Yep. Chain gang just changed it, so first down from Oakmont's 23-yard line. Snap to Martig. Another handoff. Couple of yards there. So we've seen nothing but runs out of Roseville to start. They've done a good job of being a little bit more unpredictable, Kale, in the past couple of
They
weeks.
are.
It looks like they're just trying to say, here's the run up the middle, see if you can stop it early in this
Yeah. Yeah, Roseville's just trying to stay with the status quo. Just run, and then pass every once in a while to throw off the defense. And I think that's really going to work out for Roseville in this game.
And they line up now with the second down and 5 from the 18.
Marting in the shotgun.
Motion, they pitch it to him. And it's a reverse to Rosano, who runs in for the touchdown. Kale, that's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 points up on the board for Roseville right there. Beautiful blocking on that play that made it happen. And on, I don't even know, the fake pitch, the option play right there, Rosano takes it. Looks like, hey, they had me fooled. I thought McMahon had it going right, but Rosano got it going left, and he's in for the score already for Roseville.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was talking about with you in the pregame show, that Rosano is going to be key. He's going to be so explosive up the middle, and that's how Roseville is going to win this game. Just get the first downs, and everything will work out in their favor.
It is good.
So we'll tack on the extra point.
Even though I'm not that tall.
So far we've seen nothing but runs
Yeah.
out of Roseville, the Roseville side of things. And
look what happened.
Did not stop it.
Yeah, I mean, the Oakmont defense was just scattered, and Rosano and Martig saw it, and they're like, hey, run up the middle, and just worked out in their favor. But I'm sure that Oakmont will realize this, and Roseville will have to change up the offense a little bit.
But first, we got to see what the Vikings can do with their second drive
Yeah.
of the night. They went 3 and out on the last one, and Roseville's looking to blow this game wide open with another defensive stop and score. So let's
Yes,
see
for
what happens
sure.
on this drive to kick off right here. And return man back there.
And the kick is off.
Jordan Grayson. And here we go, taking it. Swarmed by a herd of tigers right there, a pack of tigers around the 25-yard line. That's where Oakmont will start their next drive with 8:01 in the first quarter, 7-0 lead for Roseville on the night. Again, we do want to note that this is senior night, and we want to congratulate all the seniors. A lot of them 4-year players on this team. We have some 2-year players. We have a transfer from Wood Creek on this team, but all of them vital in helping Roseville to be successful, possibly even go 9-1. They're 8-1 right now, and they're looking pretty good tonight. Oakmont nothing doing on the first play of the second drive.
Yep, just a couple of yards. I think it was about 5 yards on that run. It'll be second down, and I believe 5. Oh, no, 2nd and 10.
Let's get a little bit ready. Let's get a little bit ready.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.
Let's get a little bit ready.
Here's a pitch. Oakmont comes out of the break.
Oakmont with the run, and they're going. They're going.
Looks like this one unless he gets tackled down by McMahon. He goes all the way.
Wow, big run from Oakmont.
Number 11 on the carry. Actually on the pitch, that's Eric Holmson, a captain, wide receiver, defensive back, senior, 6'0", and we're going to take a look at the replay right here for Oakmont. Beautiful play, Kel, on this one.
Oh yeah, for sure. You see there, breaks the tackle, and just goes all the way up the sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Into the end zone, and that's a surprising turn of events here. I think Roseville came out, they scored the touchdown. They said, well, this might be an easy night. Holmson, the captain, says no, and this game is all tied.
Yeah.
On the pitch, broken tackle, and great blocking for the touchdown for the Vikings.
Yeah, just just bad playing on the Roseville part. I mean, they just came out and they just let that guy go through the middle of the field, which is very very rare for the Roseville defense to do that.
Yeah, you never want to see someone penetrate the heart of your defense.
Yeah.
Especially when you take pride in that area like Roseville has, and that's what happened right there. I don't think Roseville's allowed many rushing touchdowns this year,
No.
except for that Antelope game. Wow.
Yeah, that Antelope game was rough.
Elijah Dotson, that guy is still going off. I think Antelope's going to finish 10-0, unless they have a loss. And again, we'll update you with the CVC scores. But a great play there for the Vikings. And this game takes an unexpected turn, but a good one for Oakmont, 7-7. Again, another short punt, but I was about to say, if Rucker tried to return that right there.
Yeah, it would not have been good.
But you see an advantage to that short little kickoff is
Better field position.
That's right. If you can get your coverage team down the field in time before the blocking gets to you, then you're going to get a fair catch.
Yeah. Those short passes are both a blessing and a curse, just because, one, you get better field position, but two, you run the risk of either getting a fumble or getting a big hit, and it might not work out.
Rosano's still on his feet, trucking ahead for about 6 yards. I believe that's actually McMinn on that play there. Nope, Rosano. Well, I've been wrong a number of times, and that's just another one of them. But we fall down and we get up. All right, so Roseville comes out of the huddle. They break the huddle right here, 2nd down and 2. So they gave Rosano about 8 yards on that play. McMinn in motion. This time they pitch it to him. He's going around the right side. Flags fly.
I don't know, Josh, did you see maybe what the flag was called?
We're going to check a replay on that flag right there if we can. We'll eventually get that up there for you, but looks like they're going to push Roseville back right here. Might have been a false start or a hold on that play. Yep, they're calling it on Roseville. If we can get up there, we can, but if we can't, it's also all right. Looks like they're going to get moved back for a hold. Looks like they're getting moved back at least 10 yards.
Here we go. Here's the replay.
Let's go ahead and see what happened right here. Flag flew right there, so it might have been an illegal block by Rosano, blocking the back. Marching takes it on 2nd and 13. That was a 10-yard penalty. McMinn in the flat. Takes it, left side, and gets past the marker.
Here we go.
He's got room to work with, and he'll keep going.
And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
Taking the pass, getting some nice blocking.
Beautiful play right there by McMinn, and we're going to have it up on the replay. Okay, let's go ahead and check this one out. Looks like McMinn got out in the flat. He got the blocking, and he's set to go.
And see here, he just runs up the sideline and is about pushed out at about the 18-yard line, I believe. 17-yard line.
Good blocking by 55, Trevor Glenn on that play. Stayed with the play, he didn't give up. Played a vital role in that blocking, and now they're going to give it to McMinn again, and it looks like he might have got tackled down, horse collar and face mask right there.
McMinn carried, stopped by Spear.
And someone got dragged down real hard right there, but ref's going to call nothing.
I believe that's Rosano.
Jay Rosano cutting through his right knifing through, and that's good for Roseville.
Yeah, he did move past the marker right there. Rosano's really been scrapping on the ground today. He has not been giving up. He's getting those extra yards, and in order to do that without fumbling is big time play.
Yeah, for sure.
Second down, 7. From the 9, Roseville with a chance to retain the lead after the big touchdown run by Holmson. Predictable play right there. They got him. Vikings got to him.
Yeah.
They've been doing that pitch/handoff to the right side there. Pretty predictable now. And
Oakmont's figured it out. Yeah, and this is where Roseville's offense needs to say, okay, here's what's happening, here's the problem, let's fix it. And I think if Roseville can do that, Roseville they'll just be.
Well, it was good when they went to the air with the screen
Yeah.
pass play, and if they could possibly go to the air, it looks like they're going to do that again right here as we have an empty backfield, but we do have a man in motion. That's McMahon.
Let's see what happens. Ooh, Martig under pressure.
Martig,
And just throws it out. Yeah. It'll be 4th and 9. What do you think they'll do here, Josh? Do you think they'll go for it, or do you think they'll kick a field goal?
It depends. It looks like they're bringing out. Evanston, so they're going to go for the kick right here. They're actually going for a field goal. This is something right here.
I haven't seen this.
You know what I mean?
I haven't seen this.
Cunha and field goals, those 2 words, I mean, they don't really go together.
No, they do not.
We're going to have to see it here.
They do not.
A smart decision, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
you
for
wanna
sure.
Get points back up on the board.
Yeah, you want to get in the lead. It doesn't matter how. It looks like it's good. Oh, it's not good. It's no good.
Plenty of distance with this right.
And you heard it, plenty of distance.
It's wide.
He seemed to push that one right there.
Yeah.
And so that's it. It's going to stay 7-7 as Oakmont will have the ball with the chance to take the lead.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Oakmont on the 20.
And here we go with Oakmont. They're going to take the snap. Russell guarding the receiver in motion. Drop back.
Let's see. Oh.
Right there. And we're going to have a flag, though, as down the sideline goes 86 for Oakmont. And that is Eric Yeager. Tight end right there. Pick that one up on a little out route. Yep, sophomore.
The sophomore.
Yep, sophomore, 6'1". And to the Oakmont fans' delights, it looks like we have a penalty on Roseville right here.
Roseville's.
The roughing the passer call is just going to comment. Kill. They had the pressure, max pressure on the QB right there.
Yeah.
And afterwards, just a little bit rough on the play. Just roughing the passer. You got to let the quarterback. Once he throws, you can't really hit him. And if you hit them, then they're going to get that roughing the passer. So that's a good, I believe, 10 to 15 yards.
Yeah, Roseville's got to clean this up. I mean, these penalties are just going to kill them. And it's these penalties that ultimately lose football games for teams.
Oakmont fans coming alive over here now on the road. And here we go. They're at the 48 of, might have been their own, but the run play right here gets minimal yards.
be 2nd and 11 on the 49.
So they lost a yard on that first run play. Drop back, and that's complete to Yeager. Sophomore with a big grab across the middle and forward progress. We'll have him stopped at about the 42. And so, pass right there from Jake Knapp. He's their quarterback. He's the captain quarterback. Senior 6'0", 175.
It's just short of the first down, so it'll be about 3rd and 6, as it looks like. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4.
On the 42.
Okay, so 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line.
Roseville's got to get this stop right here. It's key.
4 yards to go. Knapp, single back formation, drops back, and immediately pressured right there.
Ooh.
Big time. That pressure got to him in an instant. That's Nico Andrade on the sack.
Nico Andrade.
Good sack by Nico Andrade right there. That's a momentum change right now that Roseville's going to get the ball back, and let's see what they do here on the next drive.
If we can get a replay of that, that would be great. That pressure got to him. I can't believe how fast it really got to him. It was unbelievable. And we're going to have a punt upcoming here, but we want to take a look at that replay because, I mean, this was a big-time play right here. Andrade came off the line, and he came off fast. I mean, if you were able to see that there, that play happened quickly.
It was a pretty good punt right there, but out of bounds.
And so they trade scoreless drives, and Roseville now with the chance to take the lead yet again with 59 ticks to go here in the first quarter. Definitely a different quarter than we thought, with it remaining tied, but more importantly, you know, if it was 0-0, we'd say, okay, both teams are struggling to get off their start, but that run by Oakmont really showed that they're not here to play, all right? They're out here to actually...
They're out here to win.
Yeah, have a chance to win this game.
And Roseville needs to realize that early.
Nice tackling there by Oakmont. McMinn gets dragged down for minimal yardage, about 1 to 2 on that carry. And we're probably going to see Roseville run out the clock a lot here for this first quarter.
Yeah.
So with about 20 seconds to go here, we have Roseville at the line. Martig spins, hands off to Rosano on the inside carry. A few yards. They like that play where they fake the handoff to McMinn. Rosano puts on a little spin move action, hands off to Rosano up the middle, trying to fool the defense. We'll come back with a 3rd down in about medium when the second quarter comes in. First quarter is over, game will roll on. When we come back here on EOTSN Tiger Sports Network, Vikings 7, Roseville 7 as we go to break.
That's right, you had to make a new one.
So the band performing Pharrell, Happy.
Isn't the Roseville band just great to listen to?
Yeah, they really are consistent. You know, they put in the work over there.
Oh yeah, they do.
Respect where respect is credited. And now, just want to give a shout out to our staff working the game here tonight. James Jones is up there working the camera. We got Brian Nuevo as well, the real MVP up there. Connor McKibben over here working the replays, and Kel and I on commentary, and that's a big time start for Oakmont, and you got them backed up in Roseville's own territory, so you're probably going to see a punt, and if not, They might go for it because it is a 4th and short situation, and Roseville needs to get some momentum up there.
Yeah, I don't think Roseville's going to go for it. I think they're going to punt the ball, and they're just going to come back hard on defense.
You got to see, but I'm going to the holding call now they're probably going to punt. So
Yeah, they'll most likely punt now.
Holding's going to push them back about 10 yards, and we'll probably see the punt upcoming here.
So it'll be 4th and 13 if they move back 10 yards. Be on the 22-yard line.
Brings up 4th down.
And so they're going to decline the penalty because if they were to accept that penalty, then they'd have a 3rd down and 13, so they get a shot at 3rd down again. So normally when you see a penalty by the offensive team on a 3rd down, you'll see the defensive team decline that penalty because they don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. I think that's a smart play, smart move right there. Just decline the penalty and punt the ball. Oh, they're going for it. My bad.
It would. It's a 4th and short. Now that snap was fumbled a little bit there. It looked like by Martig. This is going to be a real close one. And we'll see what they rule on this.
Robinson picks it up.
We'll put that up on replay.
Good enough for Roseville.
So Roseville gets the 1st down.
Yeah, they call it good for them, and we're going to put it up on replay for you here. It was a fumbled snap on this QB sneak right here by Martin. You see him whether it's kind of a low snap, not fumbled, but it was low. He was able to pick it up and plow his way through. That's that strength of the O-line right there, overpowering that Oakmont defensive line.
And that's so key.
And last year, that was a big problem for Roseville's. Rosano takes a handoff there. They had a really small O-line. It's just what it was, you know, those are the plays that were on the team. And so they had problems keeping the pressure from Martig. And when you got the bigger O-line advantage tonight, that's why you're seeing so many runs. That's why you're seeing, because they know they can overpower them. And so, you know, the O-line plays a big part in this. Can you get blocking for the quarterback to give him time to throw, give the running back those gaps, and, you know, hope to pick up yardage. And we have a player down on the field right here for Oakmont. And there's 10:51 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And when this all gets solved, we'll be back with 2nd down and 6.
In the 2nd quarter, Whitney is tied up Antelope 14-0.
And so that's a big game right there actually going on, Whitney and Antelope, because obviously if Antelope loses that game, then they would be in a tie with Roseville for first 9-1, assuming if Roseville wins this game, obviously. Tiebreaker would go to Antelope as they beat Roseville 42-7 here.
Yeah.
So Antelope would still have the #1 seed in the CBC overall, but I think you'd see Roseville with a home game as we're going to have the injured player, Cody Taggart walk off the field right here for Oakmont. But that's big time. Whitney playing Antelope strong 14-14 after you saw what Roseville did to Whitney. They dispatched them 35-14.
Yeah.
But, you know, that was after the might have been right after or 2 games after that Antelope game. Just 2 games after that Antelope game. They got blown out by Antelope at home. They went to Bella Vista, picked up a big-time win, 55-0. Came back here to Roseville and picked up that win against Whitney. So for Whitney to be playing strong against Antelope, nothing but a benefit for Roseville.
Yeah. And you got to give credit to Whitney, too. I mean, they're just playing super well right now against Antelope, and that's just key for them.
Here's that flat pass. 1st down, good enough for that is. And that is McMahon.
The pass and somehow slides forward, and that's good for Roseville.
I'll fill in his blank. 1st down.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting there. He's like, and that's good for Roseville. And then just silence.
Waiting for the student section to chime in on that. You can definitely hear him from over here.
Rush.
It went out, dude. Okay, we're back with you here. And so the touchdown just made by Josh Clark, putting Roseville up by a score of 14-7. With 9:13 to go in the second quarter.
Nick, keep playing! Pale ales, like yellow cups or something. Yellow cups are good. Except for the black stuff.
Which I accidentally had.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe they were.
Oh, dude, those are good.
The watermelon ones? Well,
And here's the handoff right here. Crafty handoff right there to the back.
Yeah.
And, that's Angelo Valdez taking it right there. And we apologize if our audio did cut out before that Clark touchdown. Commentary was alright, so I don't know if you missed much on our side. But, you know, we'll try to do better.
We promise.
So we're going to check it right now.
And we are good.
We're good right now. So you're hearing our lovely voices again. And here we go now. Hand off to Valdez in the backfield. A couple of yards. And so I believe we'll be able to compile some replays at half, if that is possible, so we can show you all the touchdowns of this game again. If we can do that, we'll definitely bring it to you.
So Oakmont is now on the 37, their own 37.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5 situation, 3rd and medium.
Yeah, oh, they passed it out.
Throws it out to the flat,
Oh.
and it looks like Valdez is going to take it. Smashed by Jariah.
Oh, that was a big hit from Jariah Crawley.
Stick, but Valdez took
Wow.
the champ, I got to tell you that. Jariah Crawley, that's what the kids call, James. That's what the kids call. Right there. Wow, we got to see that.
Let's see that in replay.
You know, Kale, I don't think we'd be replaying a first down for the opposing team.
But this hit,
Play
though.
like this. Talk about bringing out the hit stick. This is it. Oh my goodness gracious.
This was, he got laid out.
Let's just back it up. That was incredible. The next play is going to go on. We'll let you know what happens. But this play right here is what we got to be seeing right now. Look at that hit. And it completely
crazy.
Just leaves with the shoulder. It's right there. Our first down is going to be picked up by Oakmont off the screen. It's a swing out to the tight end, but boy.
Yeah, that hit.
Well, I mean, the fact that you like a tempo, that was good. Is that what the kids call an L, James? That's what the kids call an L, right? Okay, good. Got a quote.
That's a bad man. That's a bad
Is that
man.
dirty? That was dirty, huh?
You see Brian trying to quote Donald Trump in the last debate when he said bad hombre.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Hey, we are getting close to election day, though.
Yeah, we are. I'm scared. Not gonna lie.
Good time. 82. That is Connor Gagan. Connor Gagan also, he's a tight end, senior, 6'2", also plays basketball as well. I remember commentating over a couple of his games. Speaking of basketball, as Oakmont's going to pick up the first down, moving to Roseville territory. Speaking of basketball, we do have the biggest game of the year coming
Ooh,
up.
yes, we do.
A month and 8 days.
Say it,
That's
Josh.
good math. Is it?
Who cares?
No, 9 days. Boy. Okay.
Who cares?
9
It's the
days.
best game of the year, and we're all excited.
Tomorrow, a month and 8 days from tomorrow, Roseville Wood Creek here at Roseville. It's going to be crazy. Going to want to tune in to the Tigers Sports Network. We'll have it right here. If you're on ithetigers.com YouTube channel, but tonight is tonight. And right now, we have Angelo Valdez going off after taking his hit from Crawley. It didn't phase him, Kale.
No, it did not.
But I don't care if you hit me like that. I'm going to go keep picking up my yardage and doing it.
Yeah.
See a replay on that one right there, Kale. What'd you see right here by Valdez?
Well, let's see. We see that he just kind of runs up the side, tries to just be explosive as he can. Yeah, and Crawley tried to just get to him, but he was just so explosive, and the Roseville just couldn't get to him until the last second.
Crawley looks like he's after this guy tonight because he's doing work on Roseville. Now Crawley lined up on the left side, chasing number 11. Come on! Let's go to the corner side. It gets blocked.
And it's a touchdown, Oakmont Vikings.
And they give the touchdown to Oakmont right there, as it was a close sideline play, and it might just have went just past the pylon. We're definitely going to show that to you in slow-mo as we have a touchdown by the Vikings right here, the left side. You see Crawley here gets blocked by the receiver, and right there at the last second, yes, he was in.
Yeah, he just.
With that pylon, you're going to be in.
Yeah, he just gets the ball in at the last second, and the referees call it a touchdown.
And the kick is low, but good. And just like that, we have a tie game here. Oakmont and Roseville with just about under the midway point here in the second quarter. At halftime approaches us with a close game. We did not expect this because in the past couple of years it's been it's been 2 blowouts. 2 years ago at home against Oakmont, I remember that game. They blew them out. Seriously, by the beginning, they scored like 4 straight touchdowns on them, something like that. A year ago, they went to Oakmont, got the dub. And Oakmont's making this one a competition.
Yeah. Well, Josh, this was very unexpected from Oakmont.
Yeah, tie game. I think where a lot of us are wondering how this is happening. They have a flag here.
I believe they kicked it out of bounds, and in football, for those of you who don't know, you can't kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the high school rule, I believe, on a kickoff. You cannot kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's on all levels. College, NFL.
I think NFL, they allow it. The direct out of bounds thing, I know that they allow it on some. Like a bounce out of bounds, they definitely allow. I think that even gets flagged in high school. Bounce, like it takes a bounce and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think if the ball even just goes out of bounds, no matter what happened.
Yeah, I've been commentating here for 4 years, which is like it's not a ton of experience, but I've done enough games here. I still don't really understand that rule, to be honest.
You've done more than me. This is my first football game. For those of you who don't know, if you tuned in to Eye of the Tiger on Tuesday, we streamed the varsity girls volleyball game against Yuba City, and me and Sam Toomey, who's down on the field right now for the Roseville Tigers, we commentated that game, and Roseville Tigers beat the Yuba City Honkers 3-0.
Senior penalty and Personal foul penalty against Roseville. It looks like they'll kick it again. The question is where.
So 2 personal fouls called on Oakmont and Roseville, 1 for each, and they will re-kick it.
So my prediction of 35-14 is gonna have to be.
It's gonna have to be altered a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be altered. I mean, it is what it is, set in stone. But in order for it to happen, it's gotta be a shutout the whole game for Roseville.
Yeah.
Which could happen, you know. I mean, golly, I mean, they were.
It happened against Whitney.
Yeah, well,
I'll say that
telling
much.
you, they didn't shut them up, but they held them to 14 points.
Yeah.
A team like that, which was one
Oh,
of the hard
powerful kick. Wow. And a touchback.
Oak Ridge 10, Oakland 7.
So they just gave us scores for the Oak. They just gave us scores for the Oak Ridge and Folsom game.
Yeah, we got to keep close eye on that Whitney Antelope game, as I mentioned earlier. It was all tied up at 14, just like this one here. And here we go with Roseville coming to the line right here. And this could very well be the last drive of this quarter.
I think it will. I think Roseville will run the clock. Ooh, he breaks some tackles.
Man on the carry goes up the left side. And man, he's still going, man. He's been trucking through defenders ever since he started. And boy, he's gonna get about 20 yards on that play. It'd be great if we could see a replay on that one. I mean, that was great. He was trucking through him ever since he took that hand off. And in order to use the strength to get that first down. Kel, as we go to the replay, tell me what you saw on this one right here.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's just pushing through the defenders and just trucked through them. I mean, like, there's nothing else you can say about that.
Now a play out to about midfield. So Roseville quick 2 plays on the ground right here. We haven't seen many through the air. We've seen a lot of plays on the ground. I believe we've seen like 2 or 3 pass plays tonight. A lot of them have just been straight out in the flat as well. So here we go. They're going to come back quick to the line right here. Almost going no huddle. This is kind of a semi-huddle. Here's Martig, another handoff. Going for absolutely nothing.
Third and 1.
And here we go now. McMahon takes this one only for a few as well. The play is, Kale, 2 runs up the middle. And
yeah.
It's going to bring up a 4th down situation. I do not believe
4th and 1.
And you better believe they're going for this. So I say, I'm going to leave it up to you to predict first, but what do you think they're going to be doing on this 4th down right here?
I think they're going to go for it.
What do you think they're going to run?
Probably the same thing that they've been running.
Yeah,
probably a run up the middle from Rosano.
You could see a QB sneak. I mean, they did that earlier in the game, and I believe they got about 3 yards on that on 4th. And
they did.
They did that further back in their own territory as well, so let's see what they break out.
Yeah, I think if they did that, I think they'll go for it here. And they might do one of those pitch options where they pitch it and they pitch it out to McMinn. And McMinn will run it up the side and try and get the first down.
The clock's been stopped here for a while, and Roseville will take a timeout. Yeah, they're going to talk strategy, and we're going to do the same here. We're going to ask the man himself, James Jones, what do you think they're going to go with on this 4th down play? relaying them in.
So James Jones believes the short pass.
That's right. I mean, that's a good point by James. I'll repeat what he said. They're not doing too well in the run right now. I mean, they've had a couple of just back-to-back plays here where they've just been running just up the middle and for nothing. I mean, honestly, they've had 4 plays on this drive. 2 of them big runs. I got to give them that. But then 2 up the middle. I mean, it's just too predictable. And they haven't been able to really get anything off of that. So let's see what they do right here. They're going to break out of this timeout, come to the huddle, and they're going to line up for this 4th down play. It's a big play right here because if you don't get this, then you got Oakmont with field position.
On the 52. Oh no, on the 48, 52. There's no 52-yard line in football. What am I saying? What am I saying?
You could have Oakmont going to the half with a lot of momentum, or Roseville. So here we go. Busting through the line right there.
They will get the 1st down.
Yeah, that's Jerry Rosano. Jerry Rosano with a big-time play. Yep. So when these backs of Roseville, when they decide to go ahead and put their head down and get those yards, they do it.
Yeah, and that needs to be on every drive, on every run that they do. They need to be pushing through the defenders and just get those yards. It's so key for them in this game.
Rosano tackled by David Torney.
All right, 2nd down and 8 from the 33. Tigers come to the line. Still not even looking for Jaggers as he's running right there.
And the pass to Jaggers is good.
No, they had a chance to pass to the Jaggers. They threw that one to Rosano, and he takes it down the right
He's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Jaggers did run. I mean, it looks like he ran just a straight streak right there up the middle. And they had him open, but they decided to go to the outside, which they've been doing, outside to the backs. They've had a big play with McMinn going outside to the back, and then they just went to Rosano right there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Oakmont 19. I think if Roseville can score before half, that will be very much needed for them.
Here's McMinn, takes a handoff, goes down the left, and he gets dragged down, and the flag's come out. That's going to be a horse collar on that play right there. That's a definite horse collar. And you heard it, he was dragged down. They're going to hit him with the horse collar.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Said it 3 times, yep. Now we'll take a look at this right here. On the replay, a good run. I mean, it looks like he picked up decent yardage on this run, more than decent actually. And they're going to get him with the... Yeah, it's definitely horse collar penalty at the end right there. Had to reach out, do whatever they could to bring him down, and they get the penalty off of that. So this is going to put Roseville real close to their to the Viking end zone, that is.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's going to put him on about the 3-yard line, looks like.
Clock still runs here, though. As they huddle up, break huddle. And they're going to have a 1st and goal at the 3. Play right here is a touchdown.
And they get the touchdown.
Roseville on the run. And that's McMinn breaking past the pylon for uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. That's 6 in English. We'll take a look at the replay. Touchdown replay right here. As you can see, McMinn just plowing his way in. And then blocking again good right there as Roseville just takes it down the field, winds the clock down. Takes it down the field, winds the clock down. As you see right here, like we said, they could have had the last possession of the half, but they're going to give Oakmont one more chance, but under 2 minutes to go. Oakmont's going to have to burn through some of those timeouts. They got all 3 of them, though.
And
so
the kick is good.
Here to make something happen. But Roseville and Oakmont putting up the numbers in the 1st half for sure. Not, I guess you could say, boring and a dull game at all. 21-14. We've seen a lot of points put up here tonight, Cal.
Yeah, and it's only the 1st half too. It's only going to get better in the 2nd half. After the teams get about 20 minutes to talk it over with themselves and just regroup and come out even stronger. It's going to be fun.
35 total points in this first half right here. Obviously, Roseville has 7 more than the Vikings.
Yeah. These next minute and 51 seconds are going to be really interesting to see what Oakmont does.
Yeah, obviously, I think they are big for Roseville too, because we've seen in a lot of these home games they've gone into the half with momentum, and they have it right now. We're gonna have to see how Oakmont responds. If they can take some of that back, then it's anyone's game in the second half, especially with a tie score.
Yeah, it is.
Oakmont takes it out to about the 24-yard line. So we will see Jake Knapp come back onto the field with his offense. Eric Colson and Angelo Valdez coming out from the sidelines, and we'll see them get to work here with 1:44 to go in the half. Oakmont. Valdez. Forward progress will put him at about the 26. So give him about 2 or 3 yards on that play.
I believe it is it first or second down? Second and 7.
Yeah, we're going to have 2nd down and 7 from the 27 as the clock runs. It looks like Oakmont, they got 3 timeouts to work with.
Yeah, I can see them using their timeouts
Not
here.
really sure what the game plan is here, though. I'd imagine they want to get at least, field goal range, and they could have a chance to do that with passes and timeouts. They let a lot of time go off the clock there, and then just another run. They're playing this very conservative, but they have
it's very...
They have a chance to do some damage right here. I'm not sure why they wouldn't want to capitalize on that type of opportunity.
So it'll be 3rd and... Don't know if the yards change. I don't think so. So 3rd and 7 on the 27.
And that's a timeout by Oakmont. Oakmont has all 3 of their timeouts to use, so they're going to burn one of them right there. So, Kelly, you see they are going to the timeouts. Now they got 55 seconds, and in football, that's a lot of times. That's a lot of time you can get out of bounds.
Yeah.
With a short pass, they have a 3rd down and 7, so they're definitely going to see him go to the air right here. We understand why they would run, and they got the 2 timeouts to burn through as well.
Yeah, they'll most likely go to the air. If they don't, I'll be surprised because the run game isn't working for them, and we've seen that on the last couple of plays. Oh, he's checking our audio now. Don't want it to go out again.
All right, so here we go with Oakmont now. They're going to line up. Right here, we got Knapp. Close to the line, single back formation. I believe that's Valdez in the backfield. Dual receivers. Pressure on him is already there. Is he just going to throw it up for grabs and almost picked off? Wow, that would have been a big-time play.
Yeah, that would have been huge for Roseville.
The Jaggers tried to come in with the hands right there, and that is a sin. Yeah, that is a sin, a quarterback sin. When you're going down, you might as well just take the sack.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
If you put it up for grabs in his own territory like that.
Yeah, that's risky.
Let's take a look at this again. You see the pressure getting there immediately again. I believe that's a draw to...
Just throws it up.
Yeah.
Almost picked by Jaggers.
47 seconds.
See what they do here. 4th and 9. Another timeout by Oakmont.
So Oakmont, yeah, they'll burn another one. So a close call right there for the Vikings. That is 4th and 9. We'll see what they have to do. What they're going to do here, actually, with 47 seconds to go, Roseville will get the ball. So, Kel, if you're Roseville, do you think you should play this out conservatively? Or when you get the ball back, do you think, okay, we got 2 timeouts, let's try to get in scoring position and make something happen? Because we should have more than a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, Oakmont gets the ball in the second half. So Roseville is going to try and get something done here. Yeah, I can see them going. I can see Mardik going in the shotgun and trying getting a pass off and trying getting in good range to get either a field goal or another touchdown. But yeah, that's just me.
That's a probability over here by James, 50-50. Fake play. So he thinks they can pull out the trickery right here, but I think they're gonna go ahead and get rid of it.
No, yeah, I think they're gonna punt. Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's a Shaq for the fool. I'm not really sure what pointed out.
I have no idea what just happened there, but something happened there, and it was kind of cool.
James, I don't really know what happened, to be honest.
I'm lost.
So let's diagnose that play.
That is a 4-yard punt.
A 4-yard punt. I have never, ever seen that before. And I watch football a lot, Josh.
There was Shaq to the fool for football. You might have just
We have
right there.
the Bobby Ritter on site with his.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see that right there. Okay, so you have to think. Oh no, I'm just gonna go ahead and kick it. It didn't even make it past.
Let's see what Roseville does here.
It didn't even make it past the.
1st and 10 on the 30.
So here we go, 1st down 10 from the 30. Martig, and we got Rosano in motion. A couple of slants. You got McMinn on a slant. They're gonna go to him, and it looks like he
And
got
it's no good.
It's called. And covering right there was Jacob Schaefer.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. On the 30 with 36 seconds left to go in the second. And 36 seconds left to go in the half, for that matter. That was an interesting play, Josh. Martig went really far back and tried to get spacing from the defense, but just didn't work out. Couldn't find a receiver.
Yeah, he's trying to buy himself some time.
I think they're just trying to run down the clock.
But I think they're going for it. I mean, they're in position to score. Rosano, the coverage right there by
No good.
Grayson. Yeah, well, intended target was Crawley on that play, not Rosano.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Roseville needs to get something done here.
At the same time, with these incomplete passes, they're keeping time on the clock, but Oakmont doesn't have enough time to do anything with it.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get in, position. If they can pick up 10 yards, get to the 20, that would make a field goal a lot easier.
Yeah. And I think, Josh, if they even get the 4th down, I still think they'll go for it. There's only 32 seconds left. They're on the 30. I seriously think they're going to go for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, they're too long for a field goal, and they're too short to punt. Drop back, Martig is going to throw down that left sideline, he's streaking middle.
And doesn't find Clark.
Again, covered by Eric Holmson, the guy in the first 7 points for Oakmont on that.
I think Roseville's going to go for it.
26 seconds left to go in the first half.
There's only 26 seconds left. I mean, the worst case scenario is you get a turnover on downs. Oakmont's on their own 30. I mean, unless a miracle happens. I think the first half score is going to be 21-14 Roseville. Let's see what they do here. And they're going to go for it.
Looks like Oakmont wants to be extra ready for this play. Oakmont, that is, and they call timeout.
Their final timeout.
3 of them. That was their last one that they just used up right there. They're trying to be extra ready for this play. They know Roseville could go to the air to pick up these 10, or you know what? They could actually maybe trick them on the ground with a toss play, some type of read option. So we'll see what happens. So at halftime, we'll have obviously the performances of the dance team, all that good stuff that goes on, and then we'll bring you near the end of the half. We'll bring you some of the CBC scores from around the Capital Valley Conference. You want to check out that Whitney and Antelope game? Obviously, that has some bearing on Roseville. I mean, who they play, I guess, because I'm not sure what a loss does, to be honest. I know it's got to have some type of bearing.
It will do. It will definitely do something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably just determine some type of seeding, but Roseville will still be number 2 in the Capital Valley Conference behind Antelope because they did take the L at home to them. So.
Yes. And I believe if Roseville gets the home playoff, my prediction is they'll play Del Oro again, but it'll be here.
It's a popular first-round matchup that they're always going up against. Del Oro,
Yeah.
obviously from the SFL.
Because they are 4-3, I believe, in the SFL.
Timeout, Rose.
And we're going to have another time.
Roseville takes the timeout. This has been the longest minute of my life.
And so let's see what they do on this fourth down. Lots of options.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way to fool the Vikings right here.
What do you think they're going to do, Josh? What do you think they're going to do on this play?
Well, now that they're in this predicament with the fourth down, they can't just pick up a few yards and kick the field
No.
goal. So they got to go for some type of shot down the sideline, I believe. Or you could look for Jaggers. Wouldn't be half bad.
No, that wouldn't be bad at all.
Across the middle.
Maybe get, yeah, maybe.
He's a tight end. He looks like he's
Yeah.
lined up right here on the end of the
Yeah.
line, right side, 82.
You know what? Now that you say it, that might be what they do. To be perfectly honest, just go to the big guy.
Let's see what they do right here. Jaggers is lined up. Yes, he is going across the middle. It looks like they're looking for him. They target him. Flag thrown.
Oh, flag.
Penalty flag on the play as the pass was attempted for Jaggers.
Yeah, you see, when you got a big target like Jaggers, you got guys that have a hard time covering him. They got to grab him. They got to hold him.
Yeah, they got
in
to.
order to stay with him. Then you're going to get a penalty.
Although I don't know who the penalty is on. Believe it's on Roseville, but I'm not entirely sure.
Could have been an offensive interference, but the refs they're huddling up at the right now.
It could very well be a defensive penalty. See what the press box has to say about it.
The chance of Roseville looks like it's going to be on Oakmont.
Yeah, and that should give them a first down, or
Yes, it is. No, it is.
or
first down.
Yeah, first down. That Roseville caught a big break right there, Josh.
A first down.
Now they can take it, and they can try and make something out of it.
Here's a play, and that one was fired out to Boviak, the intended target. Okay, 18 seconds to go here in the first half.
We have to see what Roseville does here. They just got a second opportunity to try and score here in the first half.
They're going to try to do something very great. Let's see what they do. Here we go, drop back by Martig. Stays in the pocket, lofts it out, and
Oh! Almost intercepted, but just fumbled the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, that one right there, he caught it, and it was knocked out of his hands. Yeah, we'll take a quick look back at that one on the replay. This one intended target was Jimmy Jaggers.
Yeah, knocked out by Jaggers at the last second. Almost saved him from a pick.
He just overshot his target right there. He's going to have another chance, actually 2 more chances.
Yeah.
She wants to sit. We're going to sit right there.
13 seconds to go here in the first half. 3rd down 10 from the 15 of the Vikings. McMinn in motion. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. That's Crawley with the one-on-one on the right side.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
And it looks like he's got to get close to the sideline. They tackle him down. Roseville has a timeout. Not sure if they're going to use it. 2 seconds. The clock is stopped.
And they do use the timeout.
He was either out of bounds or a timeout. I believe they're going to use the timeout, though, because I don't think he made it all the way out. Refs blow it. And that was some poor clock management right there at the end, or just a confusion on part of the players and the refs, because Roseville had a chance to do something, and that's a big momentum booster for Oakmont as you see the Tigers
Yeah.
standing in question with the refs.
I believe Cunha was trying to call a timeout, but the refs didn't see it, and Roseville was just in a scramble, and they just tried to line up, and just poor management.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some unhappy Roseville coaches.
Oh yes, we are.
I don't believe Rosano got all the way out of bounds, so they whistled for the timeout, and then the players were all of a sudden going back to the line quick. The refs blew the play good, and that was it. Time ran out. So
Yeah.
21-14. We're gonna leave you with halftime here on EOTSN. Josh Carson alongside Caleb Gibson. It's 21-14, obviously, on the senior night for Roseville.
Haley Littleton,
All the same, guys.
Miranda Santos, Madison Buck. Congratulations on your achievements throughout the season. You can look for
let's
the
go.
recording
And on that
throughout
note,
basketball.
And welcome back to the second half here on EOTSN, Iowa Tiger Sports Network. I'm Josh Carson alongside Cale Gibson, Connor McKibben, Brian Nuevo, and James Jones. And yeah, we are doing this live stream here tonight on Iowa Tiger Sports Network. We got the Roseville Tigers up 21-14 in a game that could possibly give them, with a win, a home playoff bid for next week's game, probably against LR. We're going to see how everything pans out. Cale, tell me about that first half.
Well, Josh, the only thing I can't say about that first half was it was a long first half, and it was rough, and it was full of turns and twists, and it was fun to watch, but it was scary at the last part when the Tigers were trying to score and then they didn't, and it was just overall shaky for Roseville. But on that note, though, the Tigers also did a lot of good things. They didn't quite perfect their run game, but they got the run game to the point where it was adequate, so they could get yards. The passing was decent, and they forced Oakmont to turn the ball over, and it was that was good. Unfortunately, Roseville was just not able to capitalize on those last two drives.
The offensive comparison from before the game. We want to see how this has panned out so far within this game here tonight. So we're going to have that up on the screen for you shortly, and then we'll have a CBC update. Right now it's 21-14. Look at that right now, 21-14, Antelope over Whitney in that game. And it is the fourth quarter in that one right now. So let's go ahead, we'll take a look at this offensive comparison. And so, prior to the game, obviously Roseville comes in with more yards per game in the first half. I'd say Roseville had the edge there, but, it was pretty equal. Because Oakmont had a couple of big plays as well. In terms of the rushing yards, Roseville has obviously owned that tonight, although we've seen some good runs out of Valdez, running back for Oakmont. And then we have Oakmont through the air has gained a few more than Roseville, although Roseville has gone to that aerial attack.
And we're about to get the third quarter started here in about 2 seconds, according to the scoreboard.
Keep up the line, work!
There's James Jones shouting out Mr.
James?
Crockett.
That was Brian on that one.
Oh, they sound the same.
Yeah. From up there, yeah, I know what you're saying.
There's Brian just shouting everybody out. Kudos to Brian.
Brian and James, they've been doing a great job.
Oh, they have. They've been doing an awesome job.
They put in work week by week. They've been here every single week with us.
And so's Connor McKibben.
Yeah, McKibben does work on the TriCaster over here. I'm telling you though, if I do want to talk about our whole broadcast, we have improved from over the years. I started doing this my freshman year 3 years ago. We've improved so much since then. We've one camera set up to multiple cameras now with replay. So big time improvement for us here at the network, Iowa Tiger Sports Network.
Yeah.
Part of Iowa Tiger here at Roseville High School, and we're just very thankful for it, and that you get to witness it. Basketball season's coming up, and we got, oh my gosh, I think we got, 6 games of basketball that we will bring live. And girls basketball if they make playoffs, obviously. Okay, here we go. Rosano takes a carry. Step. Get him out to close to the marker. Again, if you missed before the game, the JV team went 10-0. They finished absolutely perfect. That is perfect.
Yeah,
and that is a big accomplishment. I don't care what level it is. It's still football. It's still 11 on 11 out there, and that's big time. Let's go ahead. I'll let you comment on that. Let's see this play really quick. A quick run up the middle by Rosano. Get past the marker for the first down. Get him out to about the 50, maybe the 49. So, okay, what do you think about that perfection by the JV?
I think the JV team is just doing really good, and part of that comes with good coaching. I mean, the coaching staff here at Roseville is just phenomenal on varsity, freshman, JV. It's just there, and they just teach the kids to play together as a team, and that's something that we value here at Roseville. That's not just for football. That's for all sports. And so for them to go 10-0, that's just a great accomplishment. It's something that they'll remember throughout their whole high school career.
Rosano, a couple of yards. Yeah, JV they got McDowell, and then they also got Drew Talks. They brought him in.
Yeah.
Matt Talks. Talks, obviously, great guard for Roseville back in 2014. He was a senior, leading scorer on that senior team. And he played 3 years of varsity basketball at Roseville. Okay, so here we go. Martig. Single back, handoff, Rosano. First down. Moves past the marker.
Rosano carries. Stopped by Hill, and that's good for Roseville.
Stop by Hill of the Vikings, and Roseville will get a first down.
It'll be a first down on the 42.
Trying to see Roseville go with these long, drawn-out drives here to maybe, get them in a firm position here, get some of that time off the clock, and also, give them a 2-score lead at the end of it. That's obviously what they're looking to capitalize with.
Yeah, for sure.
McMinn
running up the middle.
These are good runs too. I mean, you get about 4 to 5 yards on these runs, and especially on a first down run, you don't want to have
for a couple of yards.
And Josh, that's all you need is you need 4 or 5 runs per carry, and you'll just get there. You'll get that first down.
You don't want to have a first down where you're picking up only 1 to 2 yards.
Yeah, no.
That puts you in a second long. You only get 2 more chances, and it makes you more predictable because you're gonna have to throw.
Yeah,
Roseville does throw here though.
It's just not a good situation to be
Yeah,
in.
it's a flat pass to McMinn.
Yeah,
and
McMinn.
He's gonna take it out of the flat, run it up that left sideline, and take it past the markers, and we're gonna move the chance for another first down.
Are you serious?
And that's good for Roseville. First down.
Yeah, McMinn has been really good in this third quarter so far. And Marty gets sacked.
Yeah, it looks like they got to him right there with number 66 or 68. 66, Stephen Sparks.
Oh, Martig is down. Josh, Martig is down.
No, he tore his ACL his sophomore year already.
All right, well, we're going to take a look at Martig right here. He's had knee problems, ACL problems. We're not going to assume anything here on the broadcast, but he did get wrapped up there. And we're not going to make any comments. We'll just go ahead and wait to see what happens. And we'll go silent for a few as we'll come back here on the Tiger Sports Network. But first, we want to go ahead and see what happens right now. So we're going to back it up for the quick replay just to see. He definitely got wrapped up right there, and he looks right now to be attending to the knee. Let's go ahead and see what happened. He faked it, trying to stay up. And
see here. Oh, twisted the knee.
Looks like the knee twisted right there. He gave out on him, and they're going to bring him off right now, actually. At least he can walk. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Trainers
it's
will
not.
bring him off, and then the backup quarterback for Roseville.
I believe it's Kyle Alves.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring in Kyle Alves. He is backup quarterback number 7, a junior. And like we said, we're going to go silent for a second. Listen. So Roseville on the verge of the playoffs. As for right now, Martig is just limped off after being sacked, attending to that knee. And now Kyle Alves has just been placed in a position where...
And Alves.
Great play when he just comes in. Wow. What a big-time play. For a backup quarterback to come in and do that, Kale, where they think,
Yeah, that's...
I think he's just going to go with the flow, hand off. I don't want to do anything that, could endanger
Or the lead.
When I haven't come in and done anything the whole night, I don't want to put my team in a spot where I made a mistake and I messed up. But you know what? That's being fearless right there. Going with the read option. If you read, you read. I mean, look at Dak Prescott in the Dallas Cowboys this year in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's just going strictly off of his reads, and you've seen the success. So Alves is going to have to do the same thing here. Right here, he decides to hand it off instead of taking on the read option.
Oh, and they'll be down at about the 2-yard line.
2 or 1 yard line.
Jay Rosano somehow sliding through, gets down near the goal line, and that's good for a Roseville. First down.
So it'll be a first down for the Tigers on the 1-yard line.
Got a player down for Oakmont now. We're gonna go ahead and zoom in on Martig. He's on the bench right now, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give that to you. Currently, they're turning to that knee, like we said.
I can't zoom in anymore.
And there it is right there. So looks like he's gonna try to stretch that knee out. They took the shoe off. See what happens. Obviously, like I said, we're not gonna make any assumptions here. It's not our job. We have an Oakmont player getting off the field right now. Coming off 25, Robert Hills. Looks like
Nick's getting his ankle tape.
Nick's going to have the ankle tape go on right here, and then we'll see, obviously, if we'll be able to continue in this game.
I don't know if we're going to see Martig return to this game.
We're just going to have to wait and see on that, though. As for now, Kyle Alves has a 7-point lead with 8:07 to go in the third, with a 1st and goal to go.
It'll be first and goal on the 1-yard line.
And that's a handoff, and he's going to.
And they're in. Touchdown, Roseville.
Points up on the board for Roseville. Had to come back and put that one up right there after Martig goes down. For now, we have to see as they tend to. But Kyle Alves comes in, runs a beautiful read option, and the play is capped off with the Rosano touchdown as he flips into the end zone. So right here with this extra point, if Evanson can knock it through, we will have a 14-point lead for the Roseville Tigers, which indeed we do.
After the third quarter,
So a 2-score lead now.
Sheldon 0.
2-score lead now for the Roseville Tigers, 28-14, with exactly
8 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
count them 8 minutes to go in the third quarter here on EOTSN.
The Tigers about to kick off here. You can see Josh just
Kale, nobody can see me over here.
a little mini punt that'll go out about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, so 28-14, a 2-score lead for Roseville here. As we've seen an early Oakmont attack responding to a Roseville touchdown.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 25 for Oakmont. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. With 8 minutes left to go. Oh, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 35. My bad. And it is an incomplete pass
Pass is incomplete.
to Eric Holmesen. And it will be 2nd and 10 for the Oakmont Vikings.
Okay, we had to attend to the cameraman and big old, I don't even know what that was, big old moth? Big old moth, yeah. Dude, that thing was the size of a tractor, bro. I never seen anything like that. Oh my god.
The size of a tractor.
That's right.
Assistant is Jackson.
I have never heard that one before.
That would be a tractor of a moth right there, bro.
Wow.
Anyway,
Well, to get you caught up, it was an incomplete pass to Eric Holmesen.
yeah. That guy's made some big plays. And so we've seen a big-time moth. Now it's time to see some big-time plays.
Big time plays from the Roseville
I'm gonna
Tigers.
give that to one to me right there. Come on.
And let's see what they do here.
And, ooh, that hit right there. You got to wonder the helmet-to-helmet contact. Crawley always looking for the big hit.
Oh,
And
for
that was
sure.
close. That was close right there. That was a pass to Holmesen again. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and look at the replay.
So the Oakmont Vikings get a first down. Ooh, big hit by Crawley.
It's legal. It's not like he purposely led with it.
That's the second big hit by Crawley tonight.
Helmsen,
Oh, the
double option to for about 1 yard right there. Tried to make it work with Jordan Grayson, Helmsen, and Knapp.
Grayson carries, taking
so it'll be about second
Give them second
and 9, 2nd and 8, something around there.
Unless they don't, they might not have.
Yeah, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. Good job. Even though I just doubted myself. Anyway, we'll make it up to you. Next play right here, we'll call it good. Trips right. Drop back by Knapp. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take off with it because there's a big gap in front of him. Slide in, baby, slide. Take a look at that replay.
I believe another player is down for Roseville.
Yeah, you see Knapp right here just take off and slide his way in. It's like he's sliding into home plate for the first down. And
Number
player
26
on the ground right now is the Tombstone. Sam Toomey. Looks like he took a helmet hit right there. So the Tombstone right there laying down on the ground.
and it'll be
You have to attend to him. He took the helmet to helmet hit. You always got to watch that kill now with all the concussion protocol and everything. Not saying that he has that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
he took a helmet to helmet hit. You
But-
always got to be aware of that.
yeah, they'll probably take him onto the sidelines. He will most likely probably have to go through concussion protocol. I don't think we'll. I'm not assuming. I don't want to assume anything, but that's just what I think is going to happen. So it is 1st and 10 on the 45 for the Oakmont Vikings.
Toomey coming off the field.
So
With-
Sam able to walk off the field under his own power, definitely a great thing. Got to make sure that Tombstone is ready to do some burying.
No, Josh.
I'll take the W.
There was no
That was a
W.
big time W.
There was no W
You know why? 'Cause
awarded on
2
that
L's
joke.
Make a W, Cal.
Does it though? It
Make
does.
2 L's.
It does.
Yep.
I just realized that. Okay, I'll give you props for that one.
Make 2 L's and token. There you go. Knapp tries to step up in the pocket yet again, but the Tiger tackle groups his now.
Now, stopped by Enrique and a hold for Roseville Tigers.
I was like, darkest night. Yeah, that shit was funny. And I walked in.
One of the coaches is proceeding with the concussion protocol right there on
I
Sam.
walked into a bar.
Over on the sideline, make sure hold up 2 fingers. You better say 2. That's
Yeah,
how he gets out.
hopefully.
And I don't really know the protocol details. And that one was stepped in front of right there by Bamford and almost picked off.
Picked.
He's able to read that route. I believe that's he's either going in and cutting on the out route, or he's just running a straight slant. I think that's a in-out route right there. So Bamford able to step up on that and get the deflection.
Yeah.
Would've
So
been
it'll
nice
be
with the interception.
3rd and 15 on the 50 for Oakmont.
Smack dab in the center. We'll have 15 yards to pick up for the Vikings if they want to keep this drive alive in the second half. It's their first drive of the second half.
Josh, what do you think the Roseville defense is going to do here?
Well, you got to expect pass, and if they go with the run, then you're deep enough in your pass coverage to step up on it before the first down marker. They try to go with the quick out pass, which we've seen a lot of tonight, but that could be a late hit. Late hit on Hayden Simpson right there. He's holding up his hands. Jaggers.
So there's a flag on the play.
Late hit by Hayden Simpson, and gonna have a roughing the passer on this play.
Yeah, it'll be. They gained 10 yards, I believe, so it'll be 3rd and 5. Yeah, roughing the passer. You can definitely tell that he was deliberately hit after the ball was no longer in his possession. So it'll be 1st and 10. With 5:05 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Pitch right here. Helmson takes it, right sideline.
Is knocked out of bounds.
Gets dragged out near the 10. And that's again Holmson on the play. Big time play for Oakmont.
Family affair.
And Oakmont breaks settle here with 4:44 to go here in the second. High formation. Fullback to the tailback. Slip by Knapp, able to find his target. Right on for the bullseye touchdown. Wow, what a play right there by the Vikings. I really got to say, that was amazing right there.
Yeah, that was a good play by Oakmont.
Jake Knapp ended up slipping on that play right there. And then able to fire it out to his receiver for the score. What a strike right there by Oakmont to lessen the margin of gap to 8. Could be
Well,
7
Josh,
with the extra
unfortunately, your prediction is wrong.
point. Yes, it was. But I don't care. This play right here, look at the stumble and then able to find his receiver.
Yeah.
Right there, wide open for the score. I believe that was the tight end as well. Wide open, able to celebrate going to the end zone. Eric Yeager. And this is a 7-point game. Yet again, Oakmont. You know what? I had a feeling before this game, too, Oakmont wasn't going to give up without a fight. I thought Roseville would eventually pull away and blow out, but
Yeah, same.
and I have no complaints. It's a good game.
Yeah, it is a good game. The key now to this game for Roseville is you just got to score. You got to score, and you got to shut down. You got to shut down those tight ends, and you got to shut down the quarterback. That's what I think the key to the game is. And on that note, Roseville will receive the ball with 4:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Also, this Monday, forgot to mention that the Tigers student newspaper will be coming out, our 4th issue of the year. So if you want to read that, grab a subscription paper, subscribe to... And subscribe to
Make
the
another one
Tiger.
of his famous 50-50 calls. 50-50 with JJ. Onside kick, he called it 50-50. Oh, well, no. So James did
Oh!
go off the hands right there, but the ref's going to blow it out. I believe it went off of Rosano's hands. He just failed to haul it in. Probably should have just let it bounce. It was a tough catch to make. With one hand. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay right here live.
Ball's kicked.
Yeah, this ball right here was sailing over his head. I think he just misjudged it. He tried to go up for it with two hands.
Luckily, the ball goes out of bounds. That could have been very bad for the Tigers.
Alves gets sacked now. Oakmont getting a lot of pressure on the QB in this game.
Second and 12.
Alves goes over to the sideline to get some instruction from Kuhn. OC over there.
Well, Josh, I think this all started with that misread from Rosano on that catch, and then the sack. I think it's just gotten to them.
They're in a tough situation, but this is going to show how they're going to respond, especially going to be a playoff team. Rosano.
Yeah.
Definitely a penalty flag on that play right there. I wouldn't argue that. His approval of the Oakmont fans over here.
That's so bad.
But for sure, that was the penalty. You saw the.
Sorry, guys. So bad.
You saw the horse collar over there.
You didn't do anything.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 for Roseville.
Exactly.
On the 24-yard line.
Penalty waved off though, as they're going to pull the flag. And here we go now. Snap to Alves, handoff. Rosano for a couple. Now we haven't seen Jaggers. We've seen him targeted, I believe, once or twice, but
Yeah, not that much.
I'm not seeing him in on the action.
I said it in the Whitney game when you had me on at halftime. They needed to utilize Jaggers more, and I think that still applies to this game. You utilize Jaggers more, you'll win the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's their main target out there, and it looks like he would have an advantage against, Oakmont being smaller than he is.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a 2nd down run, and that's going to go for a couple, and probably put him at a 3rd down and short.
no, 1st and 10.
And the blocking holds, and Kel is right. He does get past the marker, 1st down.
So 1st and 10 on the 35.
The handoff.
Ooh.
Makes good of a 1st down opportunity.
Yeah.
Couple yards. You just don't want that 1st down where you get stuffed. If you're able to make something out of it, get a couple yards out of it, that's always good for the offense.
So that should be 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 4.
Let's see what they give him. Looks like they give him 7 yards on the play.
So 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Rosano takes a handoff from Alves again. And he's going to be short of the marker. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down opportunity. You got to have a decision made by the coaches here for Kyle Alves. Do they let him loose? Do they let him throw? Or are they just going to try to pound it up the middle again with more runs?
I think they're going to pound it up the middle now that it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go now.
That should be good for a 1st down.
At first, it sounded like they got him short, but then the refs blow this play dead, and they're going to point ahead for the 1st down.
So, yeah, 1st down.
Rosano, and that's good for another Roseville. 1st down.
So 3 big runs on that set of downs right there and able to make good of it. Gain his team another.
So 1st and 10 on the 46. Oh, and a flag on the play.
And it looks like the linebackers of Oakmont are pointing to the Roseville O-line as we had. Is it obviously when you got to think of it, you had March again for the whole season. You bring Alves in, you got different snap count, you know, different voice. I mean, that even has an effect on it. All of that, and your players could react to that, which you saw right there, just a false start.
Yeah.
So they got to start to make it click with Alves, as we do not know what's going to happen with Martin. Update you as soon as possible. If not tonight, then make sure to tune into our newscast, Eye of the Tiger News. We'll have some updates on that in sports. I'll be on Tuesday.
I'm sure it'll be in the show.
I'll call him to come pick me up later, but I'm going to party for it. I will move up home.
Fake handoff to read option yet again.
Alves carry.
Oh, it's right. I was like,
And the clock is winding down here.
I did not get it. Oh no, I get it.
And thus concludes the 3rd quarter, 28-21. We're in for a good one in the 4th quarter here on Eye of the Tiger Sports Network. Roseville leads Oakmont by 7, and we have a backup quarterback for Roseville, Kyle Alves, looking to seal the deal and take the Tigers to a home playoff game next week.
She's still at the team. I know, yeah. That's why it's still there. You might want to go. What'd you do to play it? Yeah, it's been in there for 4 years. I did. I've broken it before. It's all good. If you feel like
It's only 9:30.
I was trying to put the wrapper back on.
Yeah, that's what I like. Did you like do a piece and then put it back in there? Is that why?
Yeah, I laid it all out. Took the time.
Can't even spell live stream right, bro. God, you look like a racist. It wasn't even on.
Really can't.
All right, we're back here on EOTSN. Josh Carson, Connor McKibben. Snap, Alves, low snap, able to control it too, and
Let's see what happens here.
gets about half the yardage out to the next down marker, that is. So pick up about 5 or 6. McMinn. So we've seen Alves. We haven't seen Alves throw a pass yet, right? It's just coming to
No, we
a
haven't.
couple of read option plays.
But Alves isn't the kind of. Wait. 3rd and 2. Alves isn't the type of person to throw a pass. He didn't throw a lot of passes on JV.
We heard Brian say it's good for Roseville first down as McMinn gets past the marker, and Roseville just looking to grind it out here down the stretch, looking to waste as much time as possible, because if they can do that and then tack on a score, that'll put Oakmont in a really tough position at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
But they do have 3 timeouts to work with, and we know how the end of that first half was slow. So this game is going to come down to the wire, unless Roseville absolutely turns on the Bermans here. Okay, we got Jariah Crawley. It's a single wide receiver on that left side. They run it though. Why am I even talking about wide receivers? They're just going to keep on running.
Oh, I know.
It's working for them, though, so it's coach's call, not mine to make.
No, we're not. There's no such thing as our.
Alves hands it off to Rosano. And now it's going to put him in a position where it's about 3rd and medium, and you're going to have to make a play through the air or another read option kill.
Yeah. Wait. 1st and 10. They gave him the first down.
So, yeah, they do. They award him with the first down. From here, I mean, you can't really have the clearest view of the marker, but apparently he got past it. Rosano's been running great here tonight, though.
Oh, he has.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, he's been so explosive, and it's just really helped out the Tigers. The pitch from Alves.
See what McMinn can do.
McMahon carry.
That was a nice pitch from Alves right there.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot. He's trying to make it a little more successful, picking up more yardage out of it there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, 2nd down and 10 from the 32. 2nd down 10. Here's Alves. He's all alone in the backfield, but they're going to motion McMahon. He can pitch it to him again. Fakes it. Actually going to throw it this time. He's got single coverage. And is that one hauled in?
No fucking way.
Wow, that's Josh Clark. Josh Clark, and it looks like they're going to call pass interference on that play.
So we have a flag on the play.
Clearance on that play right
Now let's
there.
get a replay.
Yeah, we're going to pull it up on the replay for you. Upcoming, because we have some commotion over here on the
Pull the replay up on that screen right now. Schaefer, you got that?
sideline. Yeah, we are showing the replay live right now. Let's go ahead and see this play. So he did
Ball's out
target
of bounds.
Clark, and
Hold on a second.
Is it a pass interference?
they threw the flag, but honestly, by looking at the replay, looking at it a second time, looked like it was just an incomplete pass.
Oh my god.
Oh, another flag on the play.
Everybody rush the field, right?
So yeah, they are going to move forward with the penalty. According to the replay, though, I mean, you can interpret it for yourselves. I mean, we are reporters from Roseville High School. That looked like an incomplete pass.
Unsportsmanlike
Yeah.
conduct against Oakmont.
But they get him with the
Victory
unsportsmanlike.
with honor.
And from our very good rival, went out on the field and started yelling to the ref.
Bantering's the ref.
You can take some of the stuff from the fans over there. I mean, they're seeing it. Yeah, and so because of that missed call, they get a penalty out of it. And that's good for Roseville. So 2nd down and 9 from the 9. 1st down and 10, actually. It's going to give them a first and goal.
Yeah.
And they're going to huddle it up right here, take their time with 9:08 to go, and a chance to get it to 35-21, another 2-score lead. Now, Roseville has not trailed in this game at all, actually.
Didn't know it was a writing
But
assignment.
you always feel like, Oakmont has had a chance to come back in this game. They've been 1 score down. It
Pass
seems like basically the whole
interference
game.
and a dead ball, unsportsmanlike move.
So they're going to give them a PI, pass interference, and a dead ball.
When
The 9-yard line.
This is the stuff that
1st and goal.
haunted us all season.
so it's a 1st and goal for the Tigers. The ball's on the 9-yard line.
1st and goal for the
There's a
9.
god you'll fuck with.
McMinn carries Rosano. A little lead block there. Brings up a 2nd down and goal.
So it should be second. It's 2nd and goal, and the ball's on the 1-yard line.
So 2nd and goal, 1 to go. Flag
Mid carries no indication yet.
So we have no clue what just happened right there, and we have another yellow flag. It's like a penalty. Yeah, we need a replay on this because I'm not really sure what's happening in this game at all right now, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here still not knowing what they're throwing the flag on. What for what? I mean, it must have been something after the play.
Yeah, it must have been like unsportsmanlike conduct.
It looks like Rosano made it into the end zone on this.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't tell you, Josh.
It looks like he made it into the end zone on this, but
Good job, bud.
great block by McMinn at the end there, boy. Beast mode.
Touchdown, Roseville.
Oh, and they give him the touchdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 up on the board for Roseville, so they're going to give him the touchdown. But throw the flag for some reason, which I don't even think they've clarified.
No, I don't think they clarified it. The referees placed the...
might have thrown the flag and put it back in the pocket right there. We've got 2 cases of that in this game, if this one stands as one of those. But yeah, this could be 35-21 on a questionable couple of plays there.
Yeah. It seems that the referees placed the ball on the goal line, and then after the flag was thrown, the referees called it a touchdown. I don't know I have no idea the logic.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now.
The Oakmont fans are
Okay, so
getting
now,
into it.
okay, wait,
This
now
all
we're
personal foul will be assessed on the extra point. I'm thinking.
Okay, so now they're going to take a dead ball personal foul on Roseville after the play, after the score.
Ian Everson will be trying
And normally, I believe if there's a score in play and there's a dead ball personal foul, they're going to enforce it on the ensuing kickoff, not the extra point. So
he'll be kicking off from further.
No, to be honest, they put it on the extra point this time. So now he's got to take the extra point from the 25, and no good at all.
And no good, way off.
That's
extra
why.
point is no good. That drive, 90 yards, 8 minutes.
Yeah, 90 yards and 8 minutes on that drive, and a couple of questionable calls, but still in the end we have a 13-point lead for Roseville.
It's a good lead, Josh, but I feel like that the Tigers can add on to it.
If they can get another stop and then drain the clock a little more with another score, then this game's done. But this is a critical possession for them coming up, because if they can get the stop, then that'll be big time. That will put them in the driver's seat. Right now, they're trying to maintain and hold on to that lead. They're trying to play second in league. Jason Russell, Hayden Simpson on the right side. So you got Russell, Simpson, and Rucker, Bamford, Andrada. There you go. That's how you name them all right there. On that side of the
104
field.
kicks so far.
The ball goes out of bounds and a flag is on the play.
Hey, boys.
Hey, did you see Durant get nasty last night? Straight tarantula on him. You see when that kid dunked on him earlier? And then he went like 4 plays on him, then jigged on him, and he looked at him. He's like, straight called his ass out. Wow.
Deep pass.
Single coverage with Russell. What a play by
Jason Russell.
Jay Russell. And he just walked straight out of that. Hey, you got to give it to the little guy. What is he? 5'7", 5'8". He made a great play on the ball right there. I want to see that replay. By Jay Russell. That's a great play by Russell right there. Let's go ahead and look at this one again. Single coverage with him, and they specifically targeted him. Went to his side, tried to make a big play on him. Let's go ahead and check this one out once more. See Russell right here. I'm not really seeing contact. I mean,
Oh, there's no contact on the play.
That was a clean play.
Yeah, that was clean.
That's a no-fly situation. You don't want to go there. You can't land there.
Good work for Jason Russell. That's called good defense right there.
He prevented a big play too with 8 minutes.
Oh, yes.
Imagine if that play happens and then you're already going, oh, here we go again. We got to stop him deep in our zone or deep in our portion of the field. And
so it looks like 3rd and 10. That's what the scoreboard says. Oh, 3rd and 8.
Third down, 8.
drop back nap, throw out.
Incomplete pass.
The pressure right there caused that to happen. Without the pressure, you would have had a complete pass because he was wide open in the flat over there. Instead, he got 4th and 8. You got a punt, and you got time to waste.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Oakmont goes for it here. They're down. They got about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. They're desperate. I wouldn't be surprised if they go.
Confident that the true proportion of all these plays will be fakes by Oakmont. Let's shout out AP Stats.
Oh, and there's the fake.
Wow, big
And
league. Big league. The herd of tacklers cannot bring him down until he's well past him. And so earlier in the game, they went with the fake. Okay, earlier in the game, they went with the fake and ended up getting a 4-yard punt. This time they said, enough of that nonsense, let's go ahead and go for it. Look at this right here. This bullying.
yeah, just blows his way through the Roseville defenders.
When you're bullying through Crawley, man, you got some strength on you, boy. That was big league right there.
Yeah, Crawley is a big man. And I say big man because he is a man. So 1st and 10 on the 48 for Oakmont.
Another big time play. Go for medium yardage, actually.
The gaining some yardage.
Give him the ball any which way you can the whole way.
Looks like Yeager's been in on a lot of these plays. If not, it's also been Valdez as well. Angelo Valdez.
He's probably running about like 60.
So 2nd and 4 on the 42 for Oakmont.
2nd down 4 from the Tiger 42.
And give it to the halfback.
Get a few yards on this play.
Should be good for a 1st down for the Vikings.
Valdez carry.
3rd and 1.
How the smallest player on the field is
Nap.
Oh, pitch. A late
Nice
pitch.
play right there in order to get close to the marker, but it looks like the Tigers are going to drop him short of that marker, at least right
Might be.
on it. You might have to bring the chain down.
4th and inches.
If not, yep, they're going to move the chains. They give them the 1st down right there.
Oh, so 1st down. Brian and James are
Has risen.
saying Sam Toomey is back in the game.
Taking a big head hit earlier in this game. So it looks like he passed the protocol, and he's all good to go. He's back there, free safety right now. Number 26. Matt Off the play fake, play action. Steps up in the pocket. The blocking is good.
Should be good for Oakmont first down.
Penalty flag on the play.
Oh, but there's a flag on the play.
Out at the 35
So that might have
line.
been a hold right there. I was wondering how that made it so easily around that left side, because there was a blocker there, but there was also a defender coming straight on from it. What did I say? I will take the W right there for calling holding. But hey, I saw it around that left side right there. There's no way he could have made it around that unless, you know, if he was holding on to him, because the defender was charging it hard.
So 1st and 19. Long stretch for the Vikings here.
First down and 19.
Nice snap. Passes it to the outside. Oh!
And it looks like he's not even going to make a
Pass
catch.
complete.
Bring it up in a meeting. Second down. The clock is not on the side of the Vikings right now.
No, it is not.
They got Russell Crawley and Toomey are still back there, so Toomey has indeed come back into the game. It is real.
Zane Mosier missed the tackle there.
Wow, they had a deep man back there. Sam Toomey stepped up on, which appeared to be Eric Holmes. If we could replay that play again, that'd be great. I want to point out something right here. So Sam Toomey back into the game, looking to do all he can to help the team. But right here on this play, he's in the back. You got Holmes in number 11. He's running up the middle. And since Sam's going to step up on him, I don't know if we can have this in our frame here, but Sam stepped up on him in the middle. There was a wide open man down the field. Number 11 right there as he finishes the play. You know, about 10 yards out. But there was a wide open man down the field. Credit the pressure of Roseville, or else Oakmont could have had a big strike play right there.
Maybe just me, but I think George Cunha stepped up the penalty.
I believe, is Oakmont taking a timeout?
Timeout on the field.
It's 3rd and 40.
Oakmont.
It's literally 3rd and 40.
So we will have a timeout on the field by Oakmont, as Roseville right now trying to hold on to this lead. And if you're looking at the game, if you're just tuning in or tuned in recently, you might think this is a blowout, but honestly Oakmont has been within Roseville all night and has really been pushing them to keep this lead. And yeah, this is kind of monumentous. We have a 2nd down and 39. Yes, sir, you heard me. It's a 2nd down and 39. Like that's ridiculous.
There is no.
It must be crazy entering that in, right?
Oh, you can't even enter it in without typing it in. It only goes up to 20. It only goes up to 20.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's crazy.
So Oakmont's probably wondering to themselves, what do we have to do here?
So it's 2nd and 39.
Yeah, so-
I love saying that.
so Cunha, yeah.
And on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Cunha, instead of you know, taking the loss of a down, he's saying, you know what, no, just tack him on. Let's see what they can do with the 2nd and 39. There are no running backs back there. It is barren.
Oh, they'd be crazy
The
to
pressure's
run.
on him too, and they got him down for the sack.
That will put him at 3rd and 42 at least.
Knee hits the ground.
And
Jimmy
Nick
Jaggers
Enriquez
getting ready
in on
with
the
snap
pressure right
on
there
Fred.
for the Tigers. And that is going to put them back further, I think.
Oh, 3rd and 42 is my guess.
Yeah, it's a loss of about 3
That's-
to 5
man.
yards.
Hey, if I was Oakmont and I got a 4th down,
Yeah, 3rd down and 45.
jeez.
3rd and 48.
It's 3rd and 48, dude.
So you got to see Sam Toomey back here playing the free safety. You got to think they'd be dropping back, and there's no reason to step up on anybody. Right here, though, able to make the tackle. That's a pickup of about 20 yards, but it doesn't matter.
Short. That's all I have to say about
so
it.
Oakmont will go for
Short.
it here with only 2:40 to go here in the game. They got to make up about 20 more yards to get the first. James, they're going for it. It's 4th down, but there's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
4th and 24.
I don't think they're going to fake punt. I think they're just going to straight up line up and go for it.
No, yeah, I think they're going to line up and go for it. I mean, they have something to lose.
They're going to time out. They're going to think of James' fake punt. No, they're going to go for it. As they're down on their last legs here, 2:12. Trying to get a quick score and an onside kick. That's their hope with only 1 timeout left in the game. Not looking up for Oakmont. But still, even if they lose this game, they finish 5-5, a chance to get in the playoffs, depending on how
They finish 500.
I'm going to give you a CVC update really quick. Kale, take it over for me while I'm doing this.
All right. So we have it on 4th and 24 on the 50 with 2:14 left to go in the 4th quarter. Folks, I think one of the main things to point out in this game is Jay Rosano and Brendan McMinn. Like Josh said, Sam Toomey is now back in the game.
Antelope 22 and Whitney 21 right now.
So-
Antelope 22, Whitney 21 right now. Is that game, was that 22 or 21 or 42 or 21? I don't know. If I heard
Probably
that.
42-21, something around
I
there.
would lean on the side of a blowout. Yeah, 42-21. Antelope has pulled away.
So there's 2:14 left in the game.
So Antelope will finish undefeated, 10-0 on varsity. That's really impressive.
Yeah, they'll play someone really good in the playoffs.
No, they'll get a weaker first round opponent than Roseville.
Oh, the fumble
Fumbled and picked up.
by, I believe,
Well,
Oakmont.
we got a scrimmage.
Oh, he's gone. He's going. He's gone.
That's Hayden Simpson.
The
and
10,
man,
the 5,
hey,
touchdown, Tigers.
It is good to see.
Whoa.
It is good to see Hayden Simpson
Wow.
get that touchdown because you know what? He's been working all season.
Wow.
Putting in that work, and that's not one.
Whoa.
Not 5, but yes, up on the board for Roseville. Simpson just picked it up by the pile and took it
Wow.
to La Casa.
He took it to the house. I did not think that Roseville recovered that fumble, Josh. We need to pull that back up on replay.
Hayden, did he get an unsportsmanlike conduct? He'd be the type
Oh.
of player who would get an unsportsmanlike conduct.
He
after
is.
something like that.
He is.
No lie, this dude went from throwing berries at my house. I'm not joking, this dude used to chuck berries at my house. And now I gotta be happy for him for doing this, you know. But man, he's taking out some of that tonight. All the pressure on the QB, the sacks, everything he's had all year.
He just pops out.
It's an alert play to pick that up and take that to La Casa right there for 6.
So Everson back for the kick. And the kick is good.
And so now we have a 41-21, a clean 20-point slate that separates both of these teams, and it ends up being a wide margin of victory here tonight, as we have, 2 minutes to go. Anything can happen, but in terms
A little
of
under,
score,
little under
closer.
2
But
minutes.
Rose's got this game wrapped up. They're going to win it here and improve to 9-1. And possibly host that home playoff game next Thursday, and we'll have it for you on Eye of the Tigers live streams next week.
City defeated Sherman Valley 21-14.
So the Tigers will kick the ball off and Oakmont will receive the kick.
$141 kick. I'm sorry, 145.
So So there's a flag on the play on Oakmont, unsportsmanlike conduct. So Roseville will kick the ball off at the 45-yard line. Oakmont's 45-yard line, for that matter.
I really don't think they have up there.
Well, he makes the field goal.
The kick is good.
The kick is good.
The kick is good.
Well, now we know he can kick 45 yards.
Well, that's the truth, man. He missed an extra point from 25, but boy, he drilled that.
Yeah, he drilled the 45. Granted, there weren't like 5 defenders trying to block the field goal.
Yeah. I know what you mean. If you know what I mean, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, I'd never kicked a field goal. I can't kick field goals. That's just me. I don't know about you. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 59 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Scores 41-21 Roseville. And Roseville will call a timeout.
Yeah, we'll have a timeout. So, Kale, I think it's time for a couple of game reflections here as we can kind of start wrapping up this game. Yeah, so we're under 2 minutes to go here, Roseville with a 20-point lead. Overall, reflect on the regular season you've seen from Roseville. We got to see all the home games.
Yeah. I think this season was a huge success for Roseville, to be perfectly honest. You know, just bouncing back from a tough season last year where they weren't really senior heavy, they were really junior heavy. To come back and hopefully clinch this home playoff spot, I mean, it's just amazing.
It was a great season for them. To be honest, I thought they wouldn't be this good. Like, I thought, you know, they might finish around 6-4, 5-5. To be honest, this is
Oh
what I
yeah,
thought before the season.
that's what I thought too.
But this class of 2017 is a special class. They knew how to get it done freshman year. They went 9-1. Sophomore year when they were all on JV, 9-1. This year, 9-1. So you see a trend here.
Yeah.
And they got a chance to make some great things happen in the playoffs with the home playoff game. Would mean a lot to the school, man. To see excellence in athletics in the major sports is a big deal.
Yeah, it is a really big deal.
Hey, for some reason they just can't beat the Lakers. So this game just winding down here. Good thoughts on the game, on the night. I thought that they came out, fought, finished this game off the way they were supposed to be, pulling away in the end, which I thought, they would ultimately do.
Yeah, and the first half was a little shaky for Roseville. Just with all of the things that happened. I mean, Oakmont tied it up in the first quarter, then Roseville comes back and scores, and then Oakmont comes back and scores. And the first half was very skeptical, and we were sitting here like, uh-oh, Roseville could lose this game. Then the second half came out, and Roseville just shut it down. They took control, and they just, like the announcer said, and that'll do it.
Roseville is qualified for the Sackwack Beach Section playoffs. Check the website.
And that will end our home football game.
Olivia.org.
And Roseville has indeed, as you heard from the PA announcer, qualified for the
CIFSJS.org. Tomorrow afternoon around 5 or 6 to see the playoff
rankings. And so it's going to be great to see them out here, possibly with the home playoff game this Thursday night, it would be. And of course, we will have that live for you on Eye of the Tiger Sports Network. So we hope you enjoyed the game tonight. It's a final score of 41-21. The Roseville Tigers take down the Oakmont Vikings on senior night, and this is not the last game that these seniors will be playing for Roseville. They have unfinished business to get to. Hope you enjoyed. For Josh Carson alongside Kale Gibson. That's it for the night. We're signing out.